Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are looking at calling in your love. Tips from your guides about turning on your charm and attracting your future love or spouse into your life. So please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one. If you are looking to get a personal reading, you can head over to my Patreon. There are several tiers there in which you can get a personal reading done by me. So not every single message might resonate with you. So just take what does, leave the rest. There's no reason to take anything personally. If it doesn't, just take what does, leave the rest, you know. We have 3 groups in which for you to choose from. Group 1. Charite, group 2 with the citrine, and group 3 with the ruby matrix. So go ahead and select whichever group is calling to you and let's get started. Those of you who selected group 1, this is going to be your reading. I just want to remind everybody again about my book that is now out. All the information on how to grab a copy of this is in the drop down box below. I am also at the beginning of the year, we'll start to be posting more content onto my AURELIA YouTube channel. Information for that is located on my website, which information for that is in the drop-down box below, as well as there's going to be a link to it below as well. I hope you guys will follow me there as well. There's already some reels up there, but there's going to be full-on videos and stuff like that coming after the beginning of the new year. So do follow me over there. I want to remind you also that this is an adult urban fantasy book. Very spicy, perfect read for this time of year. There is a book 2 coming out next year as well. So it is fun read. So make sure to grab yourself a copy and support me. I would really appreciate it. So with group 1, oops. This is going to be your reading. Let's take a look and see. What are your tips for turning on your charm, attracting a spouse, etc., etc.? Wow, look at this. So first off, we have don't worry. There's no need to worry. Everything will turn out fine. We have the Lovers. We have the 3 of Wands. Yeah. And we have the 8 of Wands. Holy shit. Okay, very, very sexy. We have Uranus for our love interest, our love influence. We have the third eye chakra. We have harmony with Venus energy with card 28. And for our love spell, we have come to me. Okay, so this is really, really interesting here. So tips for turning on the charm. So what do I see that's happening here? I get the sense that some of you could definitely be at a crossroads at this particular time, and you could be a little bit angsty and anxious as to what is to come. The 3 of Wands indicates that ship coming in, and it definitely is about travel and communication, spirituality, and things like this. But then we have the 8 of Wands where it's like sudden, and we have Uranus, very sudden, very boom kind of energy. You guys are going to meet your future love's spouse, whatever you want to call it, at a time when you don't expect it. It is very potent, very powerful, sudden, like love at first sight kind of energy that I'm seeing here. But you guys need to stop obsessing about it and stop worrying about it, because that's actually causing things to go slower and putting, the brakes on the positive energy, which actually is could attract your mate in. So there is definitely this need to stop worrying so much about it and going with the flow. You need to chill out a little bit. The Lovers show, this is Gemini energy, by the way. Uranus is the modern ruler of Aquarius. So, we have Uranus and we have Venus influences really strong here in this group as well, okay? You guys could have an aspect. If you have an aspect, I have this aspect, where you have Uranus aspecting your Venus in your natal chart. This message is most definitely for you, okay? Your love interest and everything is going to happen at the right timing and when it's supposed to. So you need to just chill with trying to rush it, trying to make it happen, when it's just going to only happen when everybody is on the right page and ready for it to happen. You still need to go about and do all the things in your life that will attract love into your life, okay? And part of that is getting some harmony in your life. With this particular card, you really need to turn on your Venus energy. You need to work with that a little bit more, okay? And you need to be a little bit more spontaneous in your life. Trying to be a control freak and structure every last little thing is not working in your favor. There needs to be more pleasure. You need to enjoy life on the daily. You need to seek out pleasure in your life. Stop with the freaking overly structured everything. You need to open up your heart and really recognize the beauty all around you every single day. When you start to adopt this stance and you start to take on this kind of attitude and this energy, it makes you more desirable. It brings out that Venus-like energy within you, and you just will start to ooze that kind of beautiful pink glow energy. So with Uranus, with the love influence, this is going to give us some insight. It says breakthrough in love, impulsive romance, taking a risk on someone, changes in your relationship, planning your future together, sweet surprise, need to be free. Okay, there it is. This is the kind of relationship that's coming in where it's like you guys are two independent souls, but you come together you celebrate one another's differences, and you cannot control each other. This won't work. This does not make harmonizing relationship. Trying to be a control freak and control what your partner does 24/7 is actually, it'll ruin your relationship, basically. I get the sense that your person has a very, or you do, this sense of needing to be free and not being under somebody's rule or under a dictatorship. That won't work. That's not what this relationship is about. Coming together with this person is actually going to make you feel free. It's going to break any nasty chains that have been holding you back. And this person is going to make you want to be a better version of yourself, which is fucking awesome. That's the kind of relationship you want. It's going to happen sudden. It's going to happen very fast. And it's going to be extraordinarily passionate. I see that pinks and reds of all shades are going to be your power colors, especially this deep, oh God, I love that color. That deep blood cherry red is so sexy. And if you look in this card, it's very hot pink and, very that kind of vibe. And then we look here, we have that soft, beautiful ballet, champagne kind of pink, right here. So these are definitely the power colors for you at this particular time. And even right here, she has all those pink roses right there, and she has a pink ribbon in her hair. So let's read the message here on Don't Worry. Okay. Don't worry. How many times do we worry about things that will never happen? Drawing this card suggests that it is time to let go of the need to control every outcome and instead trust in the natural flow of life. It prompts you to shift your focus away from fear-based thoughts and towards cultivating a sense of calmness and inner peace and harmony, right? Harmony. Embrace the practice of mindfulness and surrender to the universe, knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing. Exactly. This card invites you to release the grip of worry and embrace a mindset of trust, acceptance, and serenity. So the additional meanings are analysis paralysis. Okay, so some of you guys could be having that because you're trying to pick apart shit too much. We have pessimism. Y'all need to get rid of that attitude. And then not trusting in the divine plan. So there's what not to do, you guys, seriously. So our suggestions here to help with this, to make it happen, is third eye chakra. Obviously, you guys, with all that pessimism and the analysis paralysis, you are fucking blocking your third eye chakra, and this needs to be opened wide open. It needs to be blown wide open. The third eye is located in the center of your forehead, above your eyes. This chakra is associated with clarity and intuition. In matters of the heart, the third eye can help you make good decisions rooted in your emotional truth. When the third eye is blocked, you might experience indecision, anxiety, or the feeling of being stuck in a rut. To connect with and cleanse your third eye, place an amethyst crystal on the third eye chakra after it's been soaking in lavender-infused water for 24 hours. There you go. That's going to help with this situation. And again, this is lovers. This is Gemini energy right here. This is all about communications. You know, this is Mercury ruled energy. So getting clarity and learning how to communicate your needs more openly also is going to be very important. So we have some spell energy here that are like some little magic spell tidbits, to help with this situation if you are so inclined. So we have the Venus card here with card 28 with harmony. So it says beauty and harmony are prerogatives of happy love. Everything reveals sweetness and desire. So the reflection with this is Venus helps overcome conflicts, restores loveliness, arouses desire and love, and recovers lost understanding. Never satiated with romance and delight, she gives the gift of it in spades. Okay, so again, this is about tapping into our Venusian side, our pleasure zone, you know, really working with that energy. So the magic here is to beautify yourself. Arrange your most beautiful photo in a cup full of water with honey and red pepper between 2 lit candles, one green, a symbol of love, and one blue of attraction. So again, if you're trying to attract it, and then we literally have come to me for our spell card. This is wild. So it says, if you're longing for more attention from the one you desire or want to summon them to see you in person, try this magical blend. Using a mortar and pestle, blend 1 tablespoon each of black coffee grounds, shredded candle wax, cornstarch, dried lavender, coriander, and raw sugar. Sprinkle the mixture around your phone while you're texting with the object of your affection, or place some on top of a pink candle and burn the candle to manifest romance. So there you guys have it. And it's funny because it's talking about a pink candle, and this one was talking about green and blue. And what's so interesting about, you know, pink and green is that's very heart chakra centered. So, you know, we need to work on the third eye and opening it up and learning how to trust our intuition more. But look at all the pinks and reds, and this is calling for that color. That's really kind of beautiful energy. I also get the sense that your person, I'm just going to say this because it's just coming through, could definitely like drive a motorcycle, or they have a motorcycle, or they collect them. They love to see you in heels. So really zhuzhing up your look and making your, you know, you're just looking hot. And definitely turning on your sex appeal is going to be very important. That fiery, passionate energy, bringing it forth and showing it, rocking it. For some of you, like maybe changing your hair color up to more of like a cinnamon brown or like red. Maybe even some of you might want to put some like kind of like rose gold highlights or something in your hair, or you know, rose gold hair. But yeah, that's all going to come into play because I feel like your person is super romantic too. And the communication between you is insane. So yes, turning on that charm, really showing it off. And I'm seeing that push-up bra, so showing off the girls. If you're a woman, definitely. If you're a man, dressing to the nines, because it is important. I cannot stand how many men in the United States dress like overgrown man children. It's so stupid. It looks so bad. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. They do not know how to dress. They look like children. It's like they're grown-ass men and they're walking around looking like they're 15. It's stupid. It's like, dress like a man, you know, dress sexy, dress up, like show what you got. You can still wear casual clothes, but not look like garbage, you know? It's important, and women like that. And we also like good butts on a man. Jesus. It's like, why do guys think they don't have to work out their fucking glutes when they do? Nice perky cheeks means good thrusting. Straight up. Psychologically, women look at that and that's what they see. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I just had to put that out there. So dress nice, you guys. Really show off what you got. Turn on that charm and rock it. Big glossy lips. Wear red lips when you're throwing down tricks. You know what I mean? Seriously, that is a very witchy thing right there. You know, really freaking turning it on and showing what I love. Red lipstick. It's my go-to. I love it. I love the way it looks on me. It literally looks really good. So I have a feeling that many of you, this could also be, there's a shade of red that really looks fabulous on you. So show off what you got, honey. So that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Do follow my new YouTube channel. Information for that is in the drop-down box below as well. And make sure to sign up for my newsletter on my website so you don't miss a thing. And check out my book, because it is some fun, spicy reading. If you like this reading, you definitely like that. So that's all I have. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Selected group 2. This is going to be your reading. Please do grab yourself a copy of my book. It is out now. This is an adult urban fantasy book. Very spicy. Perfect reading for this time of year. I would love it if you would support me by grabbing a copy. There are paperbacks. There is the Kindle book, and as well as a soft cover. So you have 3 choices to choose from. Please do also sign up for my newsletter, which is over on my website. The information for all that is in the drop-down box. And also make sure to follow my new YouTube channel, which the information for that is also on my website. You can literally click the icon on there and go right to it. I will be posting up, full-on videos and content there after the first of the year. There are reels on there right now. So do follow me. I hope you will join me on my journey over there as well. But yeah, all the information for all of this is in the drop-down box below. I hope you will check it out and grab yourself a copy. I'd really appreciate you for your support. Thank you. So let's see what juicy things are happening here. Tips for turning on your charm to attract your future love, etc., etc. Oh, look at this. We have soulmate. Hell yeah. We have the Page of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. Oh my God. And we have the Hierophant. Holy shit. Taurus energy big time. What's so interesting about the King of Pentacles is often the King of Pentacles in tarot is depicted. He's sitting in a throne and there's like bowls around him, signifying and Taurus energy, right? Well, the Hierophant is Taurus's card. And technically, the King of Pentacles is at the very last decan of Aries when it switches into Taurus. So it's kind of got both of those energies here with it. We also, oh my God, holy shit, we have Taurus energy again. Oh my God, what is it with this? I swear to God, I just did a reading for Patreon and the same kind of shit was happening there. It was fucking crazy. Okay, we have sacral chakra. We also have fulfillment with Celine. Yeah. And we have fulfillment. This is card 35. And then we have spark chemistry. So these are our little spell casting cards right here. This is, and then we're going to look into what you need to work on in order to attract in and how to turn on that charm and whatnot. Because this is definitely your soulmate. This is a mature male. They have definitely got it going on when it comes to money. They are in a power position. They are a part of some sort of organization where that has a long standing sort of tradition. That could be even part of like some sort of school or university or some sort of institution. They could definitely be very good with money, I'm feeling. But then we have the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords is a messenger. Okay, obviously pages are always messengers. But this is kind of like very immature sort of energy, but it's swords. So it's definitely intellectual and it's definitely about gossip and chit chat and talking. Page of Swords is, I feel like you definitely come across this person when you really tap into and you use a specific talent or skill that you've learned. It could be something you were born with or learned from a very early age. This could also have to do with some sort of communication job, like where you're doing a heavy communication, any kind of information gathering. And believe it or not, this is like spying. It could talk about that. I feel like your person is definitely watching you. Or you guys are watching each other. You just are very aware of each other. There's a whole lot of gossip and things going around. But I feel like when it comes to your person, how you really turn them on and turn on the charm has to do with how you communicate. And this is kind of scary because the Page of Swords can be really immature, crappy freaking communication, like gossip. Or it could be that you're very youthful and vibrant, and you like to converse and have good conversation and stuff like this. There is a possibility that your person could have been married before and they already have a kid with somebody else. This could also be a possibility. But I get the sense that, and also there could be like some kind of rumors going around and you hear about it, about your person having a crush. Or you could literally end up starting some sort of rumor or something, like you're talking to a friend and somebody overhears it and you're talking about how you have a crush on this person or something like this, and it definitely spreads like wildfire. That could be something that occurs as well. I get the sense also that for, you know, when it comes to signs and synchronicities, dolphins and like seeing the sun, like sun imagery. Apollo is another one. Something to do with this. Make sure that you're very, also when you are communicating, like you have the ability to just, you can communicate with your person very easily, but you want, there's something about them that is very soothing and very grounding. So it's like when you speak, if you speak, be careful with the way you speak, but you want to do it in, coming from like a very calm, kind of soothing, like grounded, like youthful, like fun, very down to earth, very, pleasure filled. Like, I mean, your voice, I feel like their voice is super fucking sexy. Okay. Yeah. There's something very prominent about their voice that gets you off. I don't know. It's like, I almost feel like if you tell them that, it's going to like excite them or something. Because there's something about the way that they sound when they speak. It just gets you hot. I'm thinking, you guys. Yeah, it's like there could be like, I don't know what, it's like I want to say there's like some kind of like singing or something involved here. Very interesting, but this is very Venus energy. So when it comes to the way you communicate with joy, happiness, sincerity, love in, you know, the way that you speak. Be compassionate. Empathy, you know, these are the things that that are coming through really hard here, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So this is definitely a love match, and it definitely has everything to do with the material realm and all those things that bring us pleasure in life. Conversing about art, culture, things that, all the beautiful things in life, like having conversations like this with this person is what lights them up inside. I feel like you guys are going to share a commonality and a passion for things like this anyway. So the Taurus love message here is stable relationship, needs security and comfort, good sex, peace and pleasure. See? Needs assurance, generous and sensual, physically affectionate, loyal partner, strong sex drive. Oh, yes, indeedy. So physical touch. And like literally when you're chatting or talking, like putting your hand on their arm or something like that, that gets them, woo, you know, like that kind of a thing. And, you know, talking about the pleasure things, like all the things that bring about comfort, you know, Taurus is, you know, it's the second house. This does have to do with where we make our money and all those kind of things. You know, it is kind of like a very youthful, very spring-like vibe. And, you know, so really embodying this kind of energy, this love goddess kind of energy or love god kind of energy is definitely what is going to really freaking, this person is going to find very charming and very attractive. So let's read the soulmate card before we get into like the advice and the spell casting stuff. So with the soulmate card, drawing this card suggests that a soulmate connection is either present in your life or on the horizon. This connection may manifest in the form of a romantic partner or a close friend who understands you on a deep level and shares your values, interests, and goals. This card reminds you that soulmate relationships are based on authenticity, trust, and unconditional acceptance. In the presence of a soulmate, you can be your true self without fear of judgment or rejection. Exactly, it's so true. Also, pay attention to synchronicities and signs. I don't believe they're saying this. Synchronicities and signs from the universe that may be guiding you towards your soulmate. Trust in the divine timing of destiny and remain open to the possibility of encountering your soulmate when the time is right. Additional meanings: a significant person will enter your life, and deep soul connections. Exactly. So it's kind of funny because I was talking about signs and synchronicities. That's kind of wild, huh? You know, and I'm seeing all this green and, you know, there's something to do with like books, reading, communication. There's dolphins involved. I mean, there's like shoot your shot. I feel like Eros energy and Apollo energy here, which are completely different. And they kind of had like a little bit of a between them, didn't they? But it's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah. And what's so funny is I said Eros and look at him. He's got wings. Oh, man. Wow. I get the sense too that you will be like, you and your mate are going to have different color hair. Like they'll have like super dark hair. You know, it's like one of you will have dark hair, one of you will have lighter hair. And so it's like a contrast. So it's like kind of, I don't know, it just looks good. I just feel like it looks good and everybody is going to notice. So what needs to be worked on to help, you know, to activate that charm and activate that attraction energy is the sacral chakra. You guys need to work on this. That is very Taurian because look at it, says strong sex drive. Your person definitely has a very strong sex drive. They need that sensual physical affection. You know, good sex is very, very vital and important to this relationship. And I'm just going to say this straight up. If you're going to be in a relationship long term, okay, we're talking marriage here, good sex is absolutely very important to the whole fucking shebang, you know, and it's got to last long term. So, and the longer you're with someone, the intimacy factor increases and, you know, you just get to know each other's bodies so well. So the intensity of the sex and the experimentation and different things could actually expand and get better if you work on it. If you just let it go to crap and you be lazy, good luck to you. You know, I've been married a very long time and yes, sex is very, very, I have my Mars in Taurus. So yeah, I have a very high sex drive. And my husband has indicators in his chart for that as well. So yeah, we're evenly matched in that department, which is a good thing. But it's like, it's important in a long term, like intimacy and like sex, good sex and stuff like this. It becomes even more important as the longer you're with somebody and the longer you're together. So yeah, this is going to be a factor in this relationship lasting. And this is going to require some of you to really open up your sacral chakra because this could be seriously blocked. The sacral chakra, centered just below your navel, is associated with intimacy and pleasure. When your sacral chakra is blocked or out of balance, it can impact your sex drive and lead to feeling detached. To clear your sacral chakra, find a comfortable place to lie on your back and place a crystal such as clear quartz, citrine, or black tourmaline, or all three, on your sacral chakra. Close your eyes and relax. Breathe into your sacral chakra to clear the blockage, restoring healthy energy flow and reigniting your passion. And one of the keys to this is, oh my God, wasn't this your guys' crystal? Holy fuck. This is citrine right here. What the hell? Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, so reigniting your passion. You guys, this group needs to find some passion in life, okay? There's nothing wrong with being passionate. I used to get shit from people when I first started my YouTube channel. Why are you so like that? Why do you talk like that? Why are you so excited all that? It's called passion. Learn. It's important to have this. If you are a Venusian person, which I definitely am, that is my dominant planet in my natal chart. Then passion is your thing. Okay. You will just have it in spades. Some people need to work on it. And there's nothing wrong, dirty, or sinful about being a passionate person, let me tell you. And there's nothing wrong or dirty or sinful about wanting to be having hot sex with your partner. In fact, it's imperative. That's what makes, you know, your relationship, like, gives it that spice. It's fucking what makes it beautiful. Why the fuck would you get married anyway? You know, what do you think it's about? It's not just about being friends and having a partner. It has everything to do with sex. Straight up. And you can have freaky fucking crazy ass sex with this person because you're committed to each other and you don't have to worry about it. You know, that is if you have a good relationship. And in this case, finding something passionate up to, you know, find your passion in life. I feel like finding your passion in life for this group is definitely going to lead you to your soulmate, because there's going to be some kind of interest that you guys share and something that you have in common. You can't be afraid to follow your passion. You can't be afraid to be a passionate person and love life and smile and laugh and enjoy things. You know, have a fucking party, throw a fucking party. Seriously, you know, it's really cool. I'm going to be posting this on my Patreon. I actually read an article that was in like a vintage article that was in Vogue magazine, and it was about holiday parties and how this person just completely misses the way it used to be when they were a kid. And I can totally relate, because I remember going to holiday parties with my parents, and it was fucking a blast, dude. Adults were going off, man, and they were having so much fun. And, you know, the kids, we would go off and do our own thing or whatever. And the kids would be like hanging out and having a good time. And the adults were just they were laughing and having a great time and enjoying good food and drink. And it was like exciting. You know, that shit just doesn't happen anymore because people are lame. So we need to bring that back. We need to bring back the passion, the joy in life, the happiness in life. And I don't want to hear any fucking excuses about this shit, because straight up, it's your choice to be, you know, dull or being exciting. No one's forcing you to be like a Debbie Downer, okay? It's your choice to be that way. So in this case, finding that passion and igniting that fucking exciting side of yourself, which we all have that person. Like I said, some of us, it's just easier for us, you know, but we all have that person inside that we can let out and enjoy the passions and the beauty of life. Quit focusing on all the negative crap and trying to hate people and bring them down. Instead, focus on all the beautiful side of things. It's amazing what happens in your life if you switch that perspective, okay? People need to get this through their fucking heads, because I have about had enough of assholes and negativity. And it's just like, I can't deal with it anymore. Hence the reason why I'm so attracted to what I've been attracted to lately. And I talked about it on my Patreon reading. It's very, very fascinating. Okay, so for our spell work for this particular, to like attract your mate in and what you need to work on, we have fulfillment. So let's take a look at fulfillment. It's kind of interesting because he's like between 4 candles in this diamond shape, and she's right there. And this is, I believe, Celine. So let's take a look and see what this says. No, this is Lilith. But usually I think they had like, or was it, maybe it's my other cards. Sorry, it's my other cards I'm thinking of. I have another set of cards that has, and when we have this symbol, it's usually like when it's this kind of, when it's white like that, it represents Celine. But in this deck, it's just straight up Lilith. Sorry. So, but the fact that I mentioned Celine, this could be a patron goddess for you guys. So learn about her, as well as learn about Lilith, because Lilith is like powerful and very sensual, very sexy, and she wants equality in her partner, and she does get it. Okay, so yeah. So 4 candles lit in the ruins of an ancient table, in an ancient temple, guardians of the strong passion that has just been consumed. Again, we're having passion mentioned here. So the reflection here, Lilith represents free, orgasmic femininity. Society describes her as intense, transgressive, and uninhibited. Nature does not judge. It leaves only pleasure. Nice. So the magic here, to satisfy a desire, to light up and reach ecstasy, he will have to lie inside a rhombus marked by 4 red candles, she in a circle with a diameter delimited by 2 green candles. Before intercourse, both must meditate. Woo! Okay, so this is like the precursor to sparking that chemistry. So, and because this is our spell card, like the other one, and it's kind of funny. So I feel like for you guys, when you get together, it's going to be very ritualistic. And it's kind of funny because look at there's a pentacle here with 4 candles, and we have a magic sigil right there as well. There's candles, you know, there's crystals being shown here. It's fucking awesome. These are tiger's eyes too, by the way. This might be another crystal that you guys want to work with, but oh, wow. You know, this is fucking cool. So spark chemistry. This spell can be performed to enhance sexual chemistry. Set the mood in your bedroom. I don't believe they're saying this. Set the mood in your bedroom by dimming the lights, lighting some candles, holy shit, and putting on soft music. Invite your partner or love interest into the room and sit across from one another on the bed. Spend a few minutes gazing silently into each other's eyes, meditating on your connection. Then write down something you desire from your partner on a piece of wish or parchment paper and have them do the same. When you're ready, exchange your paper with your partner. See where the moment takes you. After, you can burn the paper in a cauldron. And I would recommend that. I don't recommend the other thing that they're saying here because especially when it's dealing with love, that's kind of a negative thing. I'm not even going to say what it is. This card came up from my Patreon reading that I did as well. I did something similar to this, but it's totally different. But this card came up for there and it's like, I was like going off about, don't do that. This is not a fucking positive thing. But yeah, you can burn it and then bury the ashes, you know, outside in the earth. And considering we have all this Taurian energy, which is very earthy, yes, that would be something that you could do. But it's very interesting how very ritualistic. And by the way, this is very seductive, kind of sexy energy. And Taurus, I have a feeling your person has very heavy Taurus energy. And this is definitely going to get them off. There's no doubt about it. So, and if you have very Taurus energy, this should be right up your alley doing something like this. So, yeah, very sexy, very sensual, very seductive. That is what I'm seeing here. And you have the ability to really turn on these charms. But remember, you got to freaking open up that sacral chakra for sure. So that's it. That's all I have for your reading. Please make sure to follow my new YouTube channel. Sorry. The link to that is below, or it's on my website in the little icons on the home page. If you would like to check out more readings by me or get a personal reading, you can head over to my Patreon and make sure to pick up a copy of my book and support me. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you next time. Hey, for those of you who selected group 3 with the Ruby Matrix, this is going to be your reading. Please, as a reminder, I just want to remind everybody about grabbing a copy of my book, which is out now. All the information on how to grab a copy is in the drop-down box below. This is an adult urban fantasy book. It's very spicy. Next year, the part 2 comes out. You can get this in the hardcover, or you can get the paperback, or even the Kindle book is available. All the information on that is on my website as well as my new YouTube channel, which there are reels on there right now. I'm going to be posting more content at the beginning of the year on there, which is like full-length videos. That is my AS Aurelia YouTube. I would really appreciate if you guys would follow that too. Information for that and the link to that is on the icons on my webpage, on the home page, as well as in the drop-down box below. You can follow it there. But I would really appreciate your support by picking up a copy of my book, giving it a read, tell me what you think, as well as following my new YouTube channel. There's going to be some really interesting content over there. So thank you guys for all your support with this. Thanks. So let's see what comes up in the cards for you guys. Let's take a look. This reading has been really fun. I did kind of a similar one over on my Patreon if you want to check that out too, but it's different than this one. But it's been really fascinating to see what's been coming up. Love is definitely in the air, you guys. So what do we need to do to turn on our charm, to attract our future spouse and stuff into our life? We have fun. We also have the 3 of Cups. That's definitely fun. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Look at all that beautiful cherry, deep, bloody red color. I love it. Oh my God. Why is this happening? Today the readings have been so crazy with what is coming up. Scorpio. Holy shit. Scorpio's card, and we have Scorpio coming up. Obviously, your person has got some heavy-duty Scorpio energy. Again, this could just be that they have a stellium in the 8th house. They could be a Scorpio rising. You know, they could be a Scorpio sun, or, you know, they have like heavy-duty planets in Scorpio's house, whatever. Scorpio energy, okay? We have, for our advice card, we have the heart chakra. And then for our spell work cards, we have, oh my God, I don't believe this. This is fucking nuts. We have this sun in Scorpio with protection, with card number 15. And then we have meet your match. Wow. Holy shit. This is wild. Yeah, his cock is going to crow. Okay. So what do you need to do to turn on the charm to attract your person? Be fun. Obviously, have fun. Be social, enjoy and accept invitations to hook up with your friends, you know, like go out. Like if somebody invites you to a dinner party, go. You need to embrace the fun side of life and really bring that out. Through this process, you are going to completely transform. The death of the old you is going away, and this new you is coming out. This is someone who is definitely very goal-oriented, focused, good with, especially with other like finance and things like this, because Scorpios are notorious for this. It's the 8th house energy, which they are really good with investing, you know, dealing with other people's money, inheritances, you know, sex, taboo, all those woo things, you know, in life, death. Hence the reason for the death card. But I get the sense that your person could have like super freaking hot ass. They're very sexy. Okay. They have total Hades vibes, because the 2nd house in astrology, that is like associated usually with Persephone. It's also called the gate to Hades. And then across on the wheel is the 8th house, which is Hades domain. So, you know, I get the sense that they could have like this total like badass power business person kind of vibe, and they are extraordinarily intense in a good way. They do have a temper. This is something that's very obvious, but in order to attract, they're very, very, very passionate, and intimacy is extremely important to this person. And they could be very cautious about letting their guard down in order to be vulnerable to another person. But that's the Scorpio way now, isn't it? So, but you being fun, put your dancing shoes on. It's time to celebrate and have some fun, damn it. Yes. And I get the sense you really working hard and sticking to your goals and your passions in life, and, you know, looking to them with passion, like literally, as they say, romanticize your life. It cracks me up that there's like a whole movement with this, when for me, this is just normal living. You know, this is how I normally approach life, with, you know, the whole love thing and the whole Venus kind of vibe and energy. You guys do this. It's definitely, you need to find that passion. You need to find like the joy and the beauty in everything that you're doing as you work hard towards your goals. And you're going to find the fun in it. It's going to be exciting. It's no longer going to be dull, you know, changing your perspective this way. And also going out with your friends, being more social. Work is work. Like, what is it? Like, it reminds me of The Shining. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, like over and over on that typewriter a million times. Don't be that way, okay? Look what happens to poor Jack in The Shining. He goes nuts, okay? Seriously. Because, well, I'm not going to tell you why if you haven't seen the movie, but anyway, it's some juicy shit. I love Stephen King, so... that was like one of my favorite horror movies when I was a kid, because it's legit a ghost story, and I love me some ghost stories. They're the best. And they don't really make very good ones anymore, which is unfortunate, you know, because I think they're the spookiest. I mean, thrashers are thrashers. Anyway, so I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but maybe you're a Scorpio. Maybe your person has a penchant for freaking horror flicks. Maybe they really like them. Maybe that's part of their seduction scene. Oh, I knew somebody like this, you guys. It's no joke, okay? Okay, so anyway. Yeah. So also, you guys really turning on that, like wearing red. This came up in another group too, wearing red. It's like a power color for you guys. Don't be afraid to really put it on. And also wear shades. Look at all those red lipsticks. There is definitely, like, this came up in another group too. There's a shade of red lipstick that looks, if you're a woman, definitely extraordinarily amazing on you. And you should definitely be wearing it, especially when you go out, because it's going to show off your lips. And I feel like your person is going to be mesmerized by your mouth when you do this. I wouldn't even be surprised if they, they're staring at you quite a bit. Again, we're dealing with Scorpio energy. So yeah, they do that. At least in my experience, honey. Okay. So the Three of Cups, it's like definitely having fun. You guys should like throw dinner parties. Don't just wait for somebody else to do it. You do it. Put together parties. And it doesn't have to be for a specific like holiday or something. Just do it to do it. Like, you can come up with fun themes and stuff like this. And I don't know. It's like you working towards your materialistic kind of goals and the material realm of things and your job and your career and finding the passion, in that and romanticizing, your life and things like this. This is all part of, live life like this. Definitely. The second house energy, again, it's across from Scorpio. So, opposites attract. This is going to come into play here. You being fun and exciting like that is definitely going to attract the Scorpio. Because remember what I said, Persephone, Hades, definitely. So let's take a look at the fun card. Let's see the message here. This is so my MO right here. Wow. Okay. When was the last time you embraced the carefree joy of being in the present moment, just like a child, filled with laughter and fun? Fun takes various forms for different people, but this card emphasizes the importance of venturing out a bit more. Going out doesn't necessarily entail frequenting nightclubs. There are countless enjoyable daytime activities awaiting discovery. Consider exploring local parks, trying out new hobbies, or simply taking a leisurely stroll through nature. You guys getting out more is really key to this. You guys got to be not lazy, and you have to really bask in the sunlight, giggle, enjoy life. Aphrodite was known for her laugh and her fine ass. Okay. Literally, she was known for her booty. Maybe you guys need to find the joy in working out and growing some glutes or something, while you're out, on a run or, I don't know why I'm picturing Central Park. Okay. Who lives in New York here? You guys venturing out into Central Park, to get a workout in, get outdoors more. It's you never know who you might meet. Ooh la la. Okay. Anyway. So the additional meanings is do something fun, being carefree, going out more, new activities, flirting with others or your partner, and parties. Yes, that's the Three of Cups. Time to have some parties. Time to enjoy these things. Okay, definitely. So with the Scorpio card, mysterious lover, brooding romantic, emotionally deep, loves sex, intense lover. Oof. Yes, please. Again, you guys, read my book. All right. If you go over to my website, you can totally go to the blog and you'll see what I mean, what I'm talking about there, okay? So, willing to commit, powerful devotion, needs profound connection and meaning, possessive and private. God, that is so my man's fucking description right there in my book. Okay, there you go. So what do we need to work on here to help bring about this fun and this romance to our life and this excitement? And, to open up to parties is our heart chakra. Y'all got it blocked a little bit. Somebody here does. Or if you're working on this, good on you. And if you're already adopting this stance, oh, honey, you're on the right track. Keep going. Okay. So the heart chakra is located in the center of your chest. This chakra is associated with love, compassion, and connection. When the heart chakra is blocked, it can be hard to connect with people, express love, or experience empathy. To clear your heart chakra, find a quiet, comfortable place to sit and hold rose quartz to your chest. Close your eyes and imagine love and light emanating from your heart chakra. Yes, so you guys need to work on clearing this particular space. Might be clogged a little bit for you guys. Obviously, when we're working with chakra energy, we need to clear them all on a regular basis, but this particular area is stuck. And because this is stuck, it's going to also block the throat, the third eye, and the crown, because nothing can go up that, because it's blocking it. So it's important to work with this chakra on a regular basis, because I feel like when you guys really open this up, oh my God, the heart is definitely connected to fun and pleasure. Again, that Aphrodite energy. You guys, God, this is so crazy because damn, feel like I'm just, you guys want some fun and some adventure, and you want to learn some examples of lighthearted opening up and freaking being carefree and this kind of energy, do read my book. Seriously, it's a good time, and I'm not going to say any more than that. Okay. It's because I don't want to give away spoilers. Okay, so we have protection and meet your match. So let's take a look at the little spell and story with this particular card here. And notice they are in water because this is Sun in Scorpio. We have that rooster there. Okay, somebody here could be born in year of the rooster, but then again, this is all about, love, sex. The cock is going to crow. All right, let's take a look at this card and see the message here. Oh, juicy, juicy, juicy. Okay, so water and 3 white flowers at dawn, the bad things go away. Reflection, see, because there's the 3 white flowers. Reflection, we succumb to evils when we are not prepared. We succumb to evils when we are not prepared if do not learn to shield ourselves. If do not learn to shield ourselves, that is really fucking weird grammar. If we do not learn to shield ourselves, okay? You can protect yourself or rely on armor made in good faith. Will, perspicacity, and meditation strengths of the mysterious Scorpio will guarantee protection. And it's kind of funny because it's talking about vulnerability. This person is willing to commit as long as they know that the person that they're opening up to is on the level and things like this. Scorpios often do fear intimacy because they're afraid of being vulnerable in somebody else's eyes. But when they have their eyes set on somebody and they care and they love about them, are they protective of them? Oh, yes, indeedy. That's a given. So the magic here, to resist a curse, immerse yourself and your partner just before dawn in a stream or a bathtub after throwing 3 white flowers into it. When the sun appears, get out of the water and let its warmth dry you off. Okay, so that is definitely like a rebirth and a cleansing. This is definitely very Scorpio energy. It is, we're cleansing ourselves. We're kind of like reborn, we're rebirthing. We're releasing any negativity that went before. I mean, there could even be some people who are around you guys that are just jealous as fuck about your relationship and they're throwing shade. So this is a good way to just keep the negative energy cords away and stuff by regularly bathing yourself. And you should do this before any spell work anyway. So meet your match. I can't wait to read this. If you're looking for love, this spell can be used to draw in new romance. Using a red pen, write a letter declaring all the things you want in your next relationship. Be completely honest about what you're looking for. When you're finished, fold the paper until you cannot fold it anymore. Keep the folded letter in your pocket or in your bag when you leave the house. If you're using a dating app, you can place the folded paper next to your phone while the dating app is open. When you're honest about your needs, desires, and expectations, you will attract the love you are seeking. Now, this is so trippy and very true because we did a podcast a couple years ago, Ciara and I did, on my Patreon. And we literally talked about that. There's a guy who does these seminars and stuff, and he had people do this exact thing. And they were looking for, relationship or whatever. And once they did this, it was really weird. And they got super clear on exactly what they wanted. And they were very specific, like what they needed in the relationship, as well as actual physical looks. And once they did this and they carried it with them in their wallet everywhere they went. And the minute they did this, all of a sudden, when they would go out in public, they would start seeing people that literally fit the exact description, because they were attracting it in. And it's very potent when you get clear and you ask the universe for specifically what exactly is that you are looking for. It's amazing what happens, as long as you are open and ready, to do it, and you don't have like negative, like you're constantly like, you just let it be. You write it out, you stick it in there, and you let it be. And then you will notice after time, like, especially if you don't obsess about it, don't think about it, just, you did it. Now go about your business, going out, having fun, enjoying life, celebrating life. That beautiful joie de vivre, that freaking love that you ooze is definitely going to call this person in and very much attract them to you, which it's so miraculous. And it's always happens when you least expect it too, you guys. And that's the fun part of it. It's so like, surprise, and I get the sense that is definitely how it will be for you. But you will definitely meet your match. Again, work on that heart chakra. There is some transformation that needs to take place, and regularly cleansing negative energy from you could be very helpful in this process. But do this practice. You'd be amazed. But again, you have to do it and then actually go out. You can't stay at home and expect it to come knocking on your door. That's just not the way things work. You cannot be afraid. You have to put yourself out there. You have to have fun, and you have to enjoy life. Quit being so fucking serious and looking at the negative side of things. When you look at the positive side of things, you attract positive energy. And, if people are rolling their eyes as I say that, go ahead, roll your eyes. You're just going to just stay in the same fucking shitty spot you've been in. When you start to change your perspective, you change your thoughts, you change your world. And I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't know it was true, because I've experienced it. Okay. I'm not one of those kind of people that just spouts out bullshit. And, I haven't like actually experienced myself. And in this case, I have experienced it, and it does work. So highly recommend. So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Please make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more readings by me, head over to my Patreon. Also, make sure to follow my new AURELIA YouTube channel. And do head over to my website and sign up for the newsletter to keep posted on all things book related and all the fun stuff that is ahead, because I have all kinds of stuff in the works right now, working that winter arc. So thank you guys for everything, for your support. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.